Be careful getting this book for your man. This book for your man. Oh man. Chapter 19. We're gonna start where we left off at yesterday. Don't analyze your women. Page 66. The feminist moods and opinions are like weather patterns. They are constantly changing, severe and gentle, and they have no single source. No analysis will work. There is no linear chain of cause and effect that can lead to the kernel of the problem. There is no problem, only a storm, a breeze, a sudden change in weather, and the basis of these storms are the high and low pressure systems of love. When a woman feels love flowing deeply, her mood can instantly evaporate into joy, regardless of the supposed reason for the mood. As a man, you probably want to find the cause for the problem in your life. That way, you can eliminate the source of the problem by getting to the root. You can solve the problem, hopefully once and for all. And so, when your woman seems to have an emotional problem, you want to know why. You want to know what is upsetting her. You assume there's a specific cause. You want to know what triggered her bad mood so you can fix the situation. Because you love her, you begin asking her questions to get to the root of the problem. What's wrong? Did I do something to upset you? What are you crying about? Are you about to start your period? Did somebody say something horrible to you? You are under the illusion that when you find out the cause of her affliction, then the cure will easily follow. But it doesn't work that way. Your question is probably making her mood worse. The amazing thing is this: 90% of a woman's emotional problems stem from feeling unloved. So don't stand back and analyze her like a doctor diagnosing a patient or like a therapist questioning a client. Give her your love, the same love that is motivating your questioning, immediately and unmistakably. Walk over to her, look deeply into her eyes, hold her, and stroke her. Tell her how much you love her. Smile. Hum her favorite song and dance with her. And chances are her emotional problem will evaporate. She may still have some situation to deal with, and you may be able to help her with that. But the emotional aspect will be converted to love. It is a very rare occasion when your analysis of her mood relieves her of it. Most often, your analysis and attempts to fix her will just piss her off more. Ask her if she would rather give you her love or analyze her when she is upset. It's so easy to give her love. It's what both of you really want anyway. But as a man, you are more likely to try to fix her. That's exactly not what she wants, and exactly what will make the situation worse most of the time. The next time your woman is in a bad mood, try this. Assume she is not feeling love. Simply assume it, even if it seems that it can't be that simple. That there must be some underlying reason for her upsetness. A reason that you could fix. Assume she is more like a flower that needs watering than an engine that needs a carburetor adjustment. Don't assume anything is wrong at all. Assume that she wants love from you in a deep, strong, steady, and sensitive way. Look into her eyes with love. Touch her how she likes to be touched with love, and speak or sing to her with love. Discover what happens to her mood. Then, after her mood has been dissolved by your loving and she is happy and relaxed, you can talk about anything that still needs to be talked about. If you ever find yourself asking your woman questions about her mood while she is still in it, you are already on the wrong road. First, give her love through your eyes, touch, movement, and tone of voice. Then, and only then, after the connection of love has been made, find out what remains to be talked about. Chapter 20. Don't suggest that a woman fix her own emotional problem. Asking a woman to analyze or try to fix her own emotions is something big of her feminine core, which is pure energy and motion. Like the ocean, she can learn to surrender her mood to God. She has learned to open her heart in the midst of closure. She can learn to relax her edges and trust love. But she will never fix anything by analyzing her problem. As a man, you can learn a lot about yourself by clearly analyzing your problems. One of the best ways for you to grow is to use your discrimination, feeling what is causing unnecessary pain in your life, and then changing whatever you need to change. You may notice, for instance, that you are unhappy with your job. You think about it. You realize it is because your boss is taking advantage of you and you haven't said anything to him. So, you determine that the best way to deal with this problem is to walk up to the boss and say something. You get up, the guts. You walk up to the boss. You get it off your chest, and it's over. Problem fixed, finished. You learn how important it is to talk to your boss, and you've cleared up all the old stuff that has been burdening you. You probably apply the same system to your intimacy. You realize that you're not happy about something your wife is doing. Maybe you talk about it with your friends or think about it yourself. You realize that your wife isn't caring for you like she used to. So you determine that you'll be happier if your wife cooks more and massages you more. You didn't think maybe your wife wants you to do something more for her. So you tell her what you want from her. And then you ask her, what do you want from me? You tell her to think about it and let you know. This seems fair to a man, but it is not. It is a no-win situation for your woman. Why? Because what she really wants is a man who can figure it out for himself. She wants a man who loves her and escorts her with his loving without having to ask her what she wants all the time. One of the deepest feminine desires in intimacy is precisely not to have always figured it out for her man and guide him. She wants to be able to trust him in his direction. There are some times when she does want to figure it out for you, but far more often she feels your gift when you offer her direction in your intimacy without her having to ask you for it or tell you what she wants. Suppose it's your woman's birthday. If it were your birthday, you'll love it. If your woman will do anything you wanted, so you think she'll like that. 2, you say to her happy birthday. For your birthday, we can do anything you want. We can go anywhere and do anything, and I'll do anything for you. What do you want to do? This is exactly the opposite of most women's idea of an ideal birthday present. Most women will go far more excited if you were to say, you've got 30 minutes to pack your bags. Don't ask me where we're going, but we'll be gone for the weekend. Everything is taken care of. Just pack your bags and leave the rest to me. I'm going to give you the best birthday you ever had. One of the deepest feminine desires in intimacy, though not in business or simple friendship, is to able to relax and surrender, knowing that her man is taking care of everything. Then she can simply enjoy without having to pain and plan it all herself and tell her man what to do. She could be pure energy, pure emotion, pure love, without having to analyze all the options and decide which ones are best. She can enjoy her man taking responsibility for the direction, so she could be what the feminine is, pure energy. Like the ocean, no native state of the feminine is to flow with great power in no single direction. The masculine builds canals, dams, and boats to unite with the power of the feminine ocean and go from point A to point B. But the feminine moves in many directions at once. The masculine chooses a signal goal and moves in that direction. Like a ship cutting through a vast ocean, the masculine decides on the course and navigates the direction. The feminine energy itself is undirected but immense, like the wind and deep currents of the ocean, ever changing, beautiful, destructive, and the source of life. This same principle applies to problems in intimacy. Anytime you try to force your woman to be more like a ship than the ocean, you are negating her feminine energy. Anytime you talk to her and expect her to analyze her mood and situation to the point of being able to fix it, you are talking masculine with her. She could do it. She might be even better than you, but it won't make her a happy woman. A happy woman is a woman relaxed in her body and heart, powerful, unpredictable, deep, potentially wild and destructive, or calm and serene, but always full of life, surrendered to and moved by the great force of her oceanic heart. When you ask her to analyze her heart's emotions, it's like building walls around a part of the ocean and turning it into a swimming pool. It's safer, more predictable, but far less alive. And in living, most men have made their women into swimming pools by continually treating them like men, talking with them about their feelings as if they could be analyzed to the point of fixing them. Don't waste your time doing this. But especially don't expect your woman to do it to herself. It will be like forcing you, a man, to read romance novels or watch love stories at the movies. Sure, you could do it, but it probably doesn't touch your core the way it touches her. And if she made you do it over and over and over, you would begin to resent her. If she felt that the basic problem in your life is that you just don't watch enough soap opera on TV, you would think she was crazy. Soap operas, romance novels, and love stories touch many women deeply because the feminist priority is the flow of love in relationship. But the masculine priority is purpose and direction. By analyzing your purpose and realigning your direction, you can solve many of your emotional problems. But love is the feminine priority, not purpose and direction. Women do not become free by analyzing themselves. They become free by surrendering into love. Not your love, their love. They become free by surrendering to the immense flow of love that is native to their core and allowing their lives to be moved by the force in their heart. It may involve moments of analysis, but primarily it involves deep trust. The best way you can serve your woman is by helping her to surrender, to trust the force of love, so that she can open her heart by the love that she is and gives. This love which naturally overflows from her happiness. This does not involve analyzing the blocks to her loving. Analyzing blocks is the man's way. Men love to analyze blocks on the football field, the chessboard, in the stock market, and even in their intimate life. But it's important that you, as a man, don't protect your way of doing things onto your woman. Let her be the ocean. Encourage her to be as free as the ocean, as deep as the ocean, as wild as the ocean, and as powerful as the ocean. Be so full in your loving, so strong and stable in your presence, that she could just let go and surrender the limits she has put on her feelings. Let the emotions of her heart flow unguarded. Let her love be expressed with no limits. Let her go mad with love. Love has its own intelligence. Honor love's intelligence by realizing that analysis is not usually necessary to serve your woman's openness. Love your woman with your whole body. Perhaps pressing her against the wall with your belly, pressing your love into her, breathing with her so that she relaxes her tension and surrenders to the love in her heart. And let her relaxation and surrender liberate the wisdom inherent in her loving. You have much to gain from the depths of her feminine gifts. Chapter 21. Stay with her intensity to a point. When a woman gets emotionally intense, a mediocre man wants to calm her down and discuss it, or leave and come back later when she is sane. A superior man penetrates her move with imperturbable love and unwavering consciousness. If she still refuses to live more fully in love after a time, he lets her go. If you are like most men, you probably aren't too fond of feminine bad moods and historical emotions. You may find yourself wondering, why is she so complicated? What's her problem? You may find yourself saying, just calm down and take it easy. The feminine bad mood is so foreign and dark to you that you may actually find it somewhat repulsive. And when your woman really goes wild, a part of you is afraid of the damage she might do. Her emotions are so much more wild and less predictable than yours. Then you'd rather not be around them. Basically, most men are afraid of or disgusted by feminine emotions. That's why you try to fix them or escape from them. I'll come back later when you act like a reasonable woman human being, you might say. One of the deepest feminine pleasures is when a man stands full, present, and unreactive in the midst of his woman's emotional storms. When he stays present with her and loves her through the layers of wilderness and wildness and closure, then she feels his trustability and she can relax. The way you relate to Your woman's chaos reflects the way you react to the chaos of the world. If you are the kind of man who needs everything placed neatly in his nice little box, then you will also try to box your woman's emotions. If you are the kind of man who would rather hire other people to take care of the chaos in your attic or the chaos of finances, you will probably be also rather leave it to someone else to take care of the chaos of your woman. You can, however, train yourself to master the world financially, creatively, spiritually by learning how to be free and loving in the chaos of your woman's emotions. And you do so by standing your ground and loving so strongly that only love prevails. You can't quit when you seem to fail, but rather you must learn from your failures and return to love. Give your gift, like wrestling a steer or surfing ocean waves. Mastery involves blending in with your woman's powerful energy and feeling the rise and fall of the moment without lapsing in presence for a second. You're going to get stamped on by the steer. You're going to get swamped by the ocean. And you're going to get hurt by your woman. This is how you'll learn. You get up, dust yourself off, swim to shore, and turn and face your woman again. The only options are fear or mastery. You can quit. You could choose small steer and tiny waves. You could wait for your woman to calm down. Or you can even threaten her. Or you could take the moment as a challenge to your ability to conquer the world and your woman with love. Keep your breath full. Keep your body strong. Keep your attention present. No matter what your woman says or does, give her love. Press your belly into her. Smile. Scream and then lick her face. Do whatever it takes to crack the shell of her closure. Give your love inside that crack and touch her heart. Learn to enjoy her anger, her tears, her silent hardness. The world will give you the same at times. The game of life is to find each situation workable, to transform each occasion through the magnificent of love or magnification of love, to give your fullest gift in every moment and to have no attachments to the outcome, knowing it's all going to rise and fall and rise again. You have mastered women and the world with no desire either to avoid or attain sways your living or limits your freedom. So we're gonna stop right there, y'all. At page chapter 22, page 77. Don't force the feminine to make decisions. So that's where we're gonna start off later or tomorrow. And it's The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. Make sure y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. Keep thriving. The best is here. Make sure y'all like, follow, share, subscribe, all that. We glow.